All right, let's get right into it. Today we're tackling a huge debate, one that probably feels pretty familiar to a lot of you. It's that classic tug of war we see all the time in the professional world. Raw, unfiltered passion versus cool, disciplined control.
So, let's put you in the hot seat for a second. Picture this. You're in a meeting, the pressure is on, and things are getting heated. If you show some real emotion, you let your passion show, is that a moment of strength? Does it show you care? Or is it a total loss of professionalism? That's the big question we're unpacking today.
First up, let's make the case for passion. This is the side that says showing your true, raw emotion isn't just okay, it's actually one of your most powerful tools for connecting with people and getting them on your side.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The whole idea here is that when you get emotional, it's not a sign that you're weak or unprofessional. No, it's a signal. It's proof that you are 100% invested in what's happening. It shows that this thing, it really truly matters to you.
So why lean into passion? Well, for one, it makes people remember you. It can be super inspiring in a way that just laying out the facts never will be. It feels real, you know? It feels human. And in a world filled with corporate jargon and carefully scripted talking points, that kind of authenticity can cut right through all the noise. It proves you're not just some robot reading from a script.
Just think about it for a second. The greatest, most powerful speeches in history? Were they calm and collected? Were they delivered like a boring quarterly update? Of course not. They were full of life, they were raw, and they felt like they couldn't be contained. That's the kind of energy that actually gets people to stand up and do something.
Okay, but hold on. That's only one side of the coin. Now, we get to flip it over and look at the complete opposite argument, the case for control, where the true sign of a professional is their composure, their emotional discipline.
And bam, there's the rebuttal. It's so sharp because it takes the exact same action, that passionate moment, and calls it something else entirely. From this point of view, it's not an inspiring display, it's just a meltdown. And yeah, it might be memorable, but for all the wrong reasons.
And according to this viewpoint, the risks of losing your cool are absolutely massive. It just screams that you're unprofessional, that you're immature. It throws chaos into a situation that needs a clear head. And sure, you might intimidate someone into backing down in the moment, but over the long haul, you're just torching your own credibility and destroying any trust people had in you.
So for this camp, it's really simple. Leadership is self-control. The true measure of a leader isn't how big their personality is or how loud they can get. It's how calm they can stay when everything is falling apart. Because really, how can you expect to lead anyone else if you can't even lead yourself?
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. This is where the philosophical debate stops, and the gloves really come off. It gets personal. The two sides start throwing accusations right at each other. And right here, they're fighting over the meaning of the word power. Is power about making sure everyone knows where you stand, drawing a hard line in the sand and daring someone to cross it? Or is real power the exact opposite? Is it about restraint? Because look, anyone can yell, but it takes incredible strength to feel that fire inside and not let it burn the whole room down.
And here comes the knockout punch from Team Control. They look at that big, energetic display of passion and say, nope, that's not leadership. That's just weakness playing dress-up. Ouch!
But the passion side fires right back, and just as hard. They say, oh, you're so calm and collected? So what? It's completely meaningless. They see all that composure as nothing more than a hollow performance, just empty manners with no real heart or conviction behind it.
So, who's right? Who wins the debate? Maybe that's not even the right question to be asking. What if it's not about picking a side? Let's try to bring these two ideas together and find a little bit of balance.
When you look at it this way, it really becomes a game of trade-offs, doesn't it? If you lean into passion, you get that authenticity, you become memorable. But you're risking your credibility, your trustworthiness. On the flip side, if you go with control, you get stability, you get respect. But the risk? You might seem fake. Or even worse, you might be so buttoned up that you just get ignored completely. And this really shows us that it's not a simple choice between one or the other. The best communicators, the most effective leaders, they don't live at the extremes. They figured out how to use both.
And that right there is the real goal. This is the takeaway. It's not about choosing between fire and ice. The real skill is learning how to channel the incredible energy of passion, but with the focus and discipline of control. It's about having that fire, for sure, but also knowing exactly how to aim the flame so it warms people up instead of burning them down.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. In your job, in your life, when the stakes are at their highest, What does true strength actually look like? Is it that passionate, heartfelt roar, or is it a quiet, unbreakable resolve? Something to think about.